The H1B Guy here. And today, H1B Guy news for the week ending April 21st, 2023. Today I'll cover USCIS establishes a new service center and Americans continue to support high skilled immigration. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention that H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. And you can book an appointment directly with me via the h1bguy.com. Today's news is brought to you by Syndesis and Path to Canada, an ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain, by PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process, and by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Join the squad. Now, the news. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who joined me on Wednesday for the H1B Guy Live, April 19th, 2023, where I discussed more H1B lottery coverage and speculated on visa bulletin retrogression. Please check out that stream if you haven't already. Mob Squad, one of the sponsors here on this platform, was recently in the news in an article on Business Reporter titled No H1B. Canada could be your answer to keeping your global technology talent working with you near you. The article covers the success stories of Raja Jayachandran and Mathura Raghavan. Raja Jayachandran, a senior information technology consultant who had been working from India for his US technology company for many years. While his employer wanted him in the US, he was never selected for an H1B visa through the lottery. So instead, they started looking for another solution that would see Jayachandran working nearby and from the same time zone as the rest of his team. Mathura Raghavan, a technical support engineer who says moving to Canada was in the best interest of her family, after Raghavan's husband, his F1 expired and the couple exhausted all other options, including applying for the H1B lottery. Their attempts were unsuccessful, and her husband was forced to return to India, leaving Raghavan alone in the US. Both Raja and Mathura used Mob Squad to successfully relocate them and their job to Canada. On March 30th, 2023, Suzanne Mognac for Roll Call posted an article titled Immigration Agency Sets Up New Virtual Service Center. The article covers how USCIS has established a new virtual service center called the Humanitarian Adjustment Removing Conditions and Travel Document Service Center, known as HART, to deal with the backlog of humanitarian immigration relief requests. This is in response to lengthy backlogs and will process requests for refugees to bring over their relatives from abroad, requests for certain undocumented immigrants to waive their unlawful presence and become permanent residents, as well as requests for crime victims under the U Visa program and for domestic abuse survivors under the Violence Against Women Act. While currently operating on a hybrid model, it will eventually shift to being fully remote and will accept both paper and electronic applications. USCIS began staffing up the new service center in January and aims to be nearly fully staffed by the end of September 2024, eventually hiring an additional 330 employees. HART will supplement existing service centers in California, Nebraska, Virginia, Texas, and Vermont. The Biden administration has requested $865 million in funding for the agency in its fiscal year 2024 budget request released earlier this year. USCIS has also proposed increases to several application fees, which could take effect as soon as May if Congress does not give the agency enough funding. On April 13th, 2023, Tanya Kaushal wrote a post for Yahoo Finance titled A Majority of Americans Support Immigration of Highly Skilled Workers Report Finds. Immigrants have long been an integral part of the U.S. economy, and a recent bipartisan policy center (BPC) and Morning Consult survey of 2006 registered voters found that over 56% of Americans believe that high skilled immigrants specifically help the U.S. economy. However, when asked a more general question about whether immigrants help or hurt the economy, respondents were almost equally divided. Despite the public support, there has been a steady drop in migration rates since 2016, and the number of work visas issued hit a record low in 2021. It's not a coincidence that these dates coincide with the Trump administration, as well as the height of the impact of the pandemic in 2021. A lack of overall knowledge about visa processes among Americans has contributed to the problem as well, with over 38% of voters saying they had no knowledge of the average wait time to obtain an employment based green card, or as we commonly refer to here on this platform, the green card backlog. It's estimated that immigrants paid over 492 billion in total taxes in 2019, despite making up just 13.5% of the overall US population. Data from 2019 also suggests that immigrants made up 23.1% of all STEM workers in the US and highlights the continued necessary demand for high skilled immigrants in the US. Fewer immigrants could lead to fewer taxes for our government and a lower workforce participation rate. And closing out the news with some sad news, a GoFundMe page was set up for Harihara Krishnan on Tuesday, April 18th. Per the GoFundMe page, Hari passed away suddenly on Sunday, April 16th, and left behind a spouse and a son who were on dependent visas and will have to self deport. Unfortunately, Hari grows a joining list of immigrants who have died while living and working in the U.S. on a temporary work visa. I'll add the link to the GoFundMe page in the video description below, and please, if you feel led to contribute, do so. For the full post on the H1B Guy news for the week ending April 21st, 2023, please check out the h1bguy.com. And a reminder that today's post is brought to you by Syndesis and Path to Canada, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Syndesis and Path to Canada are your answers. They'll gladly help you navigate the process, and if you'd like to find out if you qualify, please be sure to use the link in the video description below, and someone from Syndesis or Path to Canada be in touch. And just a reminder that on Wednesday, April 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'll be joined by Syndesis and Path to Canada's President and CEO, Mark Pavlopoulos, for an update on what's been going on with Syndesis and Path to Canada in 2023. And also by PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. If you're looking to reduce your costs and overhead associated with PERM labor certification recruitment advertising, let PERM-Ads.com help you. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Mob Squad helps technology professionals facing U.S. work visa related uncertainty remain working with their current U.S. company, nearshore from Canada, as well as technology professionals from around the world who are seeking to find a rewarding opportunity in North America. Through their partnership with the Canadian government, they can obtain a Canadian work permit for you and your spouse in as little as 6 weeks. So whether you're looking to stay working with your current U.S. company or you want to find a new opportunity in Canada, please find out how the team at Mob Squad can help you via the link in the video description below. Join the squad. Just wanted to ask you again to please like this video, subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube, and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.